Bravo, very good. So what do you think?
你觉得是
bad.
不好？
Bad. No, why? Why bad?
为什么不好？
I have bit nervous.
紧张，
But it was not bad.
那不错。
And if you think what would you like to do better, what would be?
你要能够改善的是在什么东西上面？
我觉得应该是那个低音的旋律。
the bass melody.
The bass melody. And what specifically?
哪里？
Because here you do it with the sound, for example, da
这
da
里
da
你用
da
拇
da
指
da da.
对。
So you are da da da. You are walking around with two legs.
你是
Da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da, and then the third leg goes da 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 da.
第三条腿，
Da 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 da. That could be a little bit dangerous.
有点危
But
险。
you do it. You do
但
it.
你
I
你
mean,
做得到。
great.
对，你做得到。
But of course, sometimes also you repeat the same finger and passing
你用
strings
同一个手
from
指，
one to the other. Blah, blah,
同
blah,
一
blah,
条
blah.
在不同弦上，
So you do it.
你也做到，
It's
你也
okay.
做到，你 OK 啊
But it's expensive.
但你费力其实
And anything that is very expensive
是
is
有像这
potentially
样的
dangerous.
费劲东西呢，其实有
You have a mistake.
也可能会出问
No,
题，
no, you didn't have it.
但你
It could
这里
happen.
没有出问题，
Understand?
但是有可能会出问题。
So now we're going to start from the end.
那我们在结尾开始吧，
Could you start
我
here?
们从
From here.
从这里开始，对。
Okay, let us do it again a little bit
再来一遍，慢
slower.
一点点，对。
So you have also in the left hand tia,
左手，对。
fifth degree.
多一些大声一点。
Boom. Da, tia, tia, da. You need to make the end like an
你
end.
结尾呢，你弹的像。
You know, it's like you are talking with your friend and say,
Yeah,
well, you're
yeah,
talking,
yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
half an hour with a friend, blah, 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 ciao.
然后你跑了，
It's kind of oops, what's happening here.
不知道发生什么事。
So, enjoy.
你要这样享受多一点。
So let us do the end too.
No, 结尾那个还是。
Pam, pim, pim, pam. You see the subdivision that you were doing before in 16 notes.
有16分音符。
Keep it in mind when you're going to make a
当
rallentando
你
with
最
8
慢的
notes.
时候用8分音符，
So the 8 note, ping, 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 and you can imagine the subdivision, no? Ping, 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 tick, 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 tick. Is the 16 note.
那个16分。
Therefore, it's always a very good help
所以可以帮
to
助
make, let's say, modifications on the tempo.
在那个改变
tac,
速度的时
tick,
候，这样
tick,
帮助你看。
tac. Understand? Or taco, tico, 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 bam. Because the proportion needs to be
这样的那个
kept
比例
as regular as possible.
就比较舒服，
And you will be happy.
你会
And everybody.
听起来就大家听起来会比较舒服。
Okay, another thing.
另外一个事情，
Let's say we could use and we should use like the composer did.
像那个作曲家要求
Let's say the patterns.
啊，它里头的那个不同的那个模式，
Understand pattern?
知不知道模式？
maybe
A pattern is something that you use and then you repeat again and
啊
again.
重复的
Right?
重复的那个模式。哎
So, for example, when you are playing, let's say, ta tira ti pum pum ta tira ti ta tum ta tira ti ta. This is a big pattern.
这个是很大的一个模
Why?
式，对不对？
Because you are
不
all
断
the time
重复
with
的
ta tira, and then tira dum. Okay, it's in two parts. No?
叫两
Ta
两部
tira
分
is always the same note, and then
基本
ta
上
dum,
然后
tira
下
dum,
行
tira dum.
下行音阶
Eh? This is going from to one chord to the other chord to the other chord.
就这样。
So imagine the composer.
就想象那个作曲家，
Imagine that you are a composer.
你是作曲家，
What I'm gonna do now? I want to go to this chord
我
and
想
then to this
从这
chord
里
and
取
then to
另
this
外一
chord
个和
again.
弦，
But I want to continue having a kind of melody in
他希望可以
16.
听得到十月份音符的那个音旋律，
Da de da be be ba be ba ba. Okay, these are the chords.
啊，这个是和弦。
So, pum da di da pi da tum da di da pi ba pum da di da pi da 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 di pa 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 pa. And then the imitation that.
然后
di da pi
后面的模仿
di da pi pa pa. Etc. He do it. He did it a lot of time. And we could do two things.
要
Ah,
两个
yes.
可以做
We know this,
哦，我
but we don't hear.
听不到。问题是你知道，可是听不到。
So in the public, you are going to have,
有些
in the audience, you're going to have people that don't know it,
不知道
and
这个
people that
音乐
know it.
也有认识这
So
个
that
音乐，
people that don't know it, if you don't do it,
你不做，
they're okay.
他们没问题。
The people that know it
但
and you do
懂得这
it,
个音乐的，
they say, ah,
你有做的话，他会觉得
very good.
很好。
But the people that don't know it
但不知道的人，
and you do it,
你
and
要
then they
做到的
perceive
话
it,
然后他们看得到的话，
this
他们
is
觉
so
得
beautiful. Even if
这
they
个
don't
多
know
好，
why it's so beautiful.
就算他不知道为什么，
Understand?
他们还会觉得哎很好很好。
I'm sorry to give sometimes some strange examples, but I hope that it's helpful. Imagine that I'm
想
Allegro.
象
Sorry. Okay? It's okay. I could do. It's very boring, not boring. Okay?
很闷，
But if I do, it's another story.
就另外一个故事，对不对？
What is it that I was doing? I changed the kind of sound, I changed
是改
the
变了声音，
accentuation,
改变了重音。
boom, boom. For example, there are many other possibilities.
有很多可能性，
Like it's a spaghetti with nothing,
就好像
Or spaghetti with
没有
something.
味道的那个意大利粉啊，还有面，还有一些有味道的。
Very good. So, now we are gonna go to a last little example and try to find the ways here.
那我们去找一下，
In fact, two examples. You play the
那你弹这个，
you play the
你弹这个对不
prelude,
对
no?？
前奏，
So this is
这个是
main idea, let's say.
最主要的主题。
And then we have this. What is this?
那这个低音是什么？
It's a, we call it pedal.
我们说是那个重复低音。
And then you could do. Say what? Okay. It's
听
okay.
起来没问
What
题
do。you do? Oh, fifth degree.
那
Like before.
对不对？
Sorry, my guitar is falling. No. And then I start start again.
那重新开始。
Then march. Whatever. Okay? But I could do also.
我也可以。
Instead of,
是8度，
I'm just giving you possibility.
它就不同的可能性让你知道。
So I could do this double
我可以用
from the beginning on, but after it's not going to work because
当然
I'm
后
not
面
going
做
to
不
make
了，
this.
后面做不了，对。
But it's going to work where? At the end.
在结尾也可以。
Or whatever. Whatever. Okay? Very good. By other side. I'm giving you another example from other pieces that you could understand the thing.
的例子，
Not with this,
不用
but for this after. Okay? So we have.
可以应用到这里。
And then we have.
得到
What is this? Da ti da ti da ti da 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 ti da da ti. So I'm subdividing the thing.
那它是在分拍。
Then the double is the double. We say double because it's a double from
Double
the
is
simple.
immediate.
Let's say the simple is the jigger. Alright? So here, the ideas are also like doubling.
其实就像
Because
这边
this-
double 一样，
You have it in many places.
在很多地方都一样的，同
The
样的
main
想法
idea from the prelude,
主要的
fugue, and allegro.
那个主题在
You know,
前奏，
When the fuga starts here, it's
fuga.
a, the subject, no?
也同
What
样
is this? Hmm?
对，
Just one octave lower.
然后一个对8度在
And for example, look.
还有
Sorry. The chords could be other, no? For example. So, the story is that you understand all the things that are happening, that you could deal, like I was telling the guy
就
before,
像刚才的那
the
个
tensions and the distension.
张力跟解决，
So, this is D major, no?
啊，这个是 D 大调，
对，
And then this,
这个呢
D major.
都是
D 大调，
调。
对，
And then this,
这个呢
kind of passing by more or less a kind of fifth degree, but
G
no.
那也不是，
呃，
经过音，
经
It's a kind of F sharp, A major, whatever. It's a mix of both. Okay, so what do we do to arrive here?
我们怎么样从这里开始到？
We could do it even slower.
那我们可以再慢一点。
No? Because if we do
这样就太平。
Let's start. Do it again.
那从头，
Easy, easy,
那小心，
easy.
不要太快。
Don't rush.
不要太快，太快了。
Just means here
哦，
you can stop a little bit.
那在这里可以停一下，
Ta ta tira pure para tira tira tari tira tira tora tira tori ponga tira tira tora tira puri ponga tira tora tira tori ponga ta ta tira poro para piro para. Understand?
也
So start again.
从头。
The first note. boom. Okay, very good. It's better. It's better.
好一点。
So, and how much better it is, or how much better could be? You
可以更好一点
Look.。
看，
Nothing.
这个是完全什么变化？
Then a little bit.
然后一点点，
That was a little bit.
那这一点点的。
It's okay. Oh, now it's clear.
然后清楚了那个节奏。
Fourth possibility. This is maybe too much.
啊，这可能够太多。
But how do we know that it's too much if we don't
怎
do
么
it?
知道？我们不试过，怎么知道会太多呢？
So I bet you now to do it this four version. Now we
四个
do
版本，你试一下。
please.
刚刚
Nothing with nothing.
一开始是什么都没有的，一样，所有一样大小声。
Fine.
停停，
Now with a little bit.
一点点，终于一点点。
Okay. But this this is very important to arrive to this note. Okay.
别忘了，
Now third version
第
with
三个
more.
版本要多一点点。 重音。
Very good, very good. But now you are doing
Very good，很好。
and now we could improve it.
我们可以再好一点。啊，一个渐快，
This means that this note, this, and this,
渐
gonna
强。
be for this.
三个音。
对。
对对，三个音的渐强。
No. It's not to
不是突然大声了，你对的，渐强。
Let's say, let us do it like this. That little by little,
那一点
it
点
goes up.
看到，慢慢的，
No, this is the loudest.
啊，这个是最大声
So
的。
that's the loudest, and then
然后突然
again
小
softer,
声，
and
重新
then
再开始，
again and loud, and then
也
soft,
是一样，
and then
每
again.
每一个小节都一样。
Easy.
那小
Just
心
slower.
慢一点。
No, don't make subito louder.
不要突然大声了
Not,，
你
it's
现
not
在那个渐强还一开始
ba
太大声
ba
了。
ba. A little bit. No, tarara. It's always
永远
always
是
this.
对三个音。
It's always this. Understand? So this is the arriving point.
那这个是
The arriving
结
point.
尾的
no?
那个音，
Starting point.
那个是开始的音。
So loud, softer
小声
crescendo.
然后
Loud,
渐强
softer
大声
crescendo.
然后
But
渐
the
强。
loud is not ba.
不是突然大声，
It
知道
means always
永
proportionally
远是
growing.
有比例的渐强。
Okay. Now we're going to do it slow, really.
慢
And
一点
think.
要
This
小
note is like this, the other 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 is
有
like
比
this.
例
It's
的
not ding,
大
ding,
声，
ba.
不容
Okay?
不
It's
是突然大声，
little by little.
小心。
It's easy, easy.
你看，放轻
We
松。
need to do it slow to have time to think
所以
and
你要慢，
and-
你还
and
可以
adapt,
想
okay?
得到，
No.
你可以这做到。
Very good, very good. But we have again the story of the tarara. Remember?
一样，刚才说的那个三个音，
Narura, which is an ornament, etc. But it's the main idea in the whole prelude fuga and allegro.
其实像
Ya,
装饰一样，哒哒哒。
You understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah, I understand.
This means what? Now you need to do a work that nobody could do for you.
那你要做的是
If
别
you
人可以
have your
帮你。
teacher, your friend, your neighbor,
你的
me,
邻居
him,
也好，谁都好，
friends,
没有
yeah,
人帮助到你的。
it's just gonna bother you. Okay? Prefer always with your teacher and discuss. What do you think about the proportions? More
你
or
觉得
less?
你觉得那个比例怎
But
么
this,
样？多一点
you need to experiment.
你要尝试，你要知道试一下。
So take like for example, I don't know, 7 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1.
1、2、3、
7
4、5、
notes.
6、7个音
And，then think da 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 da
然
da
后想
da
这
da.
样
With the same note.
同一个音，但渐强。
Or do it.
就这样。
Do it and do it and do it and do it. And do the opposite also.
然后当然调过来，渐弱。
You know, this seems it's silly. Why am I gonna?
你觉得好像这个很
It's not silly
但
because
不是。
all the things that you're gonna do
你
here
在
to
这里做的时候
develop
是帮助你怎
this
么样去训练
technical capacity from
这
you
个技术上面的能力，
is the tool that you're gonna have
是你需要
to do
的
better
一个工
music.
具，让你可以更好的去表达
Because
音
you're
乐。
playing guitar because
因为
you
弹
want to
吉
make
他
music.
因为你是想表达音乐嘛，对不对？
So it's very interesting that at home
那在
you
家
take
的时候，
each situation
每一个不同
with
的，
the microscope. You say, oh,
你要用那个
this
放大
could
镜来
last, I
看，
don't know, eternity.
可能需要很多时间，
Why not?
但没问
But
题。
don't forget that whatever
别
you're
忘
gonna
了，
go,
不管你是怎么
invest
做，
time.
你
something
投
going
资
very
进去
deep.
的那个时间，
This you can use it and use it again and again
你可以
in
在将
many
来
other pieces.
在不同的音乐里头可以用得上的。
So you could take this piece,
所以你
or
可以
at
用
least a
这
part
首
of this
音乐
piece,
或者是
to
这
learn
个乐
this
段
from yourself.
来帮助你训练这样的能力。
So technically,
所以
this
在
is
技
the
术
best
上面，
technique that
这
you
是
are going to
最好
develop.
的，你
The
可以
proportional
练
technique.
出来的东西。
Okay?
怎么样做
Of course,
比例的？
in technique, when we make, I don't
当然在
know,
技术上面，
exercise.
我们有些练习
Exercises should be done also with variations.
也要不同的变化才行。
For example, di da di da di da da, di da di da di
对
da，
像这样的不同的变化，
di da di da.
节奏上面的变化，
And then the volume story.
然后
And then
节
with these
然
two
后是音
fingers,
量，
da
音
da
量，
di di da
1、
da.
2、3、4、5。
Okay? And then do it starting with this finger.
然后
Da
从
di da
爱
di
手指
da.
开始
And you're gonna see that it's awkward
你会感觉很奇怪，
because in some moments
因为
here
在这里有
you
地
didn't
方
think a lot with
你没
which
有
finger
想太
you
多，
were
到底
gonna
你用哪一个手指
start
开始？
or end or pass from one string to the other.
从一
And
个
then
手
sometimes you are doing
有时候你是重复手指的，
with the same finger.
用同一个手指，
You did it.
你
So
你
it's
做到，
possible.
所以是
But it's
做得到
expensive.
的，很费劲。
And it could be expensive also musically.
对，在音乐上面也
It's a
会
difference
可能
with
出问题。就像这个，
Or, for example. Okay? So, you have questions?
有没有问题？
That is a horrible question from me. I'm sure you have.
就是这里16小节，就是17小节、18小节这个衔接。
Seven. Oh, how to connect these two measures? Oh,
Ah,
oh,
yeah.
yeah. Shift.
Very difficult. The big problem is going to be
最大
how,
问题是
how you arrive to this.
怎么能变成这样？
So how you do this?
你是怎么做的？ 只有两个可能性。
So then you have a big jump.
这个大跳，对不对？
But you know in the cembalo or in the piano, it's
在
very
钢
easy.
琴上面就很简单，
But for us, it's gonna sound terrible
当我们
if
的
we
话
need to jump.
要做那个换把的话，就很。
So how could we solve?
我们怎么样解决这个问题？
And then to jump here. So you're gonna be here.
这样，
So you need a lot of practice.
当然有
Of
练
what?
练什么呢？
What is the knowledge and the practice that you need there?
你需要是练什么的？这种
就是从就这个练换到这里，
这样就
What is it? What is it?
to practice going from there to there。
To practice, just to practice. I do it, I do it, I do it, and one day it's gonna
就是
happen.
我觉得应该就是从那个低把位，就比如说换把这个，然后再一个一个把位下去。
Or to do it fret by fret, going from.
Show me. Show me how you work this
你怎么练？
That's all?
就是这样，
That's all?
就这样，
What else could you could think?
还没有其他可能性。
Think of what you could think.
你想一下，还有怎么其他可能性？
I don't know.
Do you play? Do you make kung fu?
你会不会那个武功 ？No。
Did you ever kick somebody?
你有没有踢过人？
No. Did somebody ever kick you?
有没有别人让人家踢过？
No. Lucky guy. So, how do you open a door?
你开门是怎么开？
Push the door. And do you open something there?
这样开门有没有？拉。Yeah.
So you need to. This needs to open and then you push.
Yeah.
So, and how you do it? You go like this, open the door and push.
是这样吗？还是
You do this? No.
是这样吗？
You have to do it smoother.
对你应该
Little
想
by
流
little,
畅
yeah,
流
you
畅
do
的
it
动
smooth.
作。
But you're not doing. And then you go. You don't do this, no?
你不会这样的。
And also, you don't do it like, because you're going to find the door before the door opens, really. Okay. This means that the way that you go from one
你从
position to the
一
other
个
is
位置到
fundamental.
那个位置
So,
是最重要的。你看，
if I go from here,
从这里
like here,
到这里，
for example, right? What am I doing with this here?
你看他的手肘，
I do.
是这样吗？它是这样吗？
Because the arm
这个手臂
has a weight.
有重量，
The movement is always an acceleration
No.
starting from zero.
这个动作做这个动作是一个
Starting
加
from
速，
zero. It's not a
从零
boom. You know, it's not like in Kung Fu or in Karate you do. It's always an acceleration. And you need to try to do it as fast as possible. But you need to understand
要
how to
明
do
白
the
怎么
movement
样
as
做
good
这
as
个动
possible.
作做最好。
So if you do like this,
你要这样
what happens? You are like using the whole body
用了全
to
身
kick the nose of the guy.
对不对？用全身的动作，
Okay, of course you can do
你也
like
可以
this,
这样，
but it's not going to be as efficient
但
as this. You
效率
could train only
全
this
身
or
的
only,
比较大
I。mean, whatever.
所以你
It's
看到
not Kung Fu class today.
当然，今天我们不是教你功夫
I don't do it, don't worry.
，Marco，
Sometimes I would love to do it. So, what happens? When I'm here,
从这里
I need to have
我需
a
要
resonance of the note if I want
需
to
要
have
连
it
音，对不对
legato.
你要连
Because
音，
we have the da da di da da di or da
所以你要保
da
持那个音那个
and
音。
then da 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 di. Because this element is and this and this and this and this. Between them they are all legato.
那这是
So,
连音
so，if I do da da di da, it's going to be
断
terrible.
对的，
Okay? So, your technique, or let's say your working thing of going here and then going here,
从这
going
里
here, going
练，
here, don't stop it there.
不要停在
And
这里
here，and then
对
go there, and then
你
go
要
there.
往前
And what
上。
happens when you make a little movement?
这个是真的是短的那个距离的
This
话
is，one thing, but your
这个是一
arm
个，你看着你的
needs to
手
help you.
需要帮助
This。means that when you are here,
当你在这里的时候，
before going to there. Start already with the arm, because the arm is the
手臂的动作
heaviest
先
thing.
走，因为这是最重。
By one side is the motor, by other
它是
side
一个
is the way to do it, is the tool. Okay?
是一个工具，那个手臂先过
And
去。
this means, I'm going to give you a very old example. Very, very old, stupid example.
啊，有一个
But would be very, very practical. I'm going to do it with this. Don't worry, not with the water. So, look at this. I'm going to come here beside it. We need a time, no? So, I'm going to put me here.
啊，他在站在这里，
1, 2, 3.
1、
So,
2、3。
when I'm okay, 1, 2, 3, because I have a rhythmic objective.
那这一个节奏上面的目
The
标是
3 is the objective.
3是那个目标，1、
So,
2、3。
1, 2, 3.
3，
Too late. It was too late.
即使太慢了，
But if I do from the same place, 1, 2, 3, I was almost there.
差不多。
This means that this thing
So-
doesn't fly very well. So, 1, 2, 3. So I need to adapt my
我需要
distance,
去适应
my distance
我的距离，我
to
跟
the
他
objective, and where am I starting? 1, 2. When I make 2, I'm already on my level. 1, 2, 3. You see,
才
in
可
the
以
2 I
在
was
3
already
才
there.
可以到。
Okay? And if I have to go a longer distance,
要
then
再
I need to
远一
start
点的话，
in the same moment
更
in the
早
2.
对不对？
No.
不能在
I need to start before.
要在
because
2
the
之
distance
前
is,
开始，
distance
因为
is
你的
longer.
距离又更远。
Understand?
Yeah.
And thank you.
好的，
Thank you. But if I'm here,
那我在
I
这里
start in the 2.
在2，
Here, I was starting in the 2 to go there. No?
2对不对？
To arrive there on the 3. 1,
3的
2,
话，
3.
它就到了。
So I make 1, 2,
3.
3. So you see, in the 2, I'm doing this. Right? So, but if I'm here, 1, 2, I'm too early.
就会早一点，
Right?
因为不太早。
So, but if I'm here,
但
I'm going to start where? In the 2 or in the 1 or in the what?
现在2还是1呢？
1, 2, you see, I started in the 1.
要早一点。
That's the worst thing I ever did. So do you understand?
明白了。
I know.
So that, depending on the distance,
看你的距离，看你的距离，
Understand? This is going to change everything.
这个就会帮你改变很多。
Here also,
右手一样
learn it before here because it's just
来学习
distances.
距离，不同的
And
距
then
离
you
做
need,
的
you。need to train the movement,
当
not
你要
only to
训
know
练
it.，
你知道没有
You need
用
to train，
要训练。
And one of the most important things
最
to
重要的
train
是训练的是
this movement is already working on distances and legato.
连音，
Okay, so
是距离跟连音，
but always going out
看到没有？它不
because
是
in the
滑
air
因为
you
这
are faster than when you have a friction.
对，因为你这
Imagine that the pianist
你
the pianist
看
they
着
make
把右手这个摩擦，
over the teclado.
对，
They slow them down, all right?
这样的话会使你慢下来，所以
Okay.
不能滑下去，
So, you see?
所以永远是离开的，不是滑下去的。
But nevertheless, it's a kind of thing that needs a lot of work.
需要练很多。
Okay? Lots of work. The pianists, for example,
Now,
they go
弹钢琴的话，
out, the let's say the keyboard, the keys are going down and up.
又有
So-
时间的那个键盘，
If he goes down here
你看
and makes
按下
like
去的
this,
时
it's
候，
gonna be having a problem with the key beside.
对，它会有问
So-
题。所以
They learn from the very beginning
其实开始的
this
训练
movement.
是这个动作。
He could explain you this much better than me, right? But this is very important.
这个很重
It's
要。
one of the basic stories.
最
Because
基
in the
础
very
的，
moment that you don't have it clear,
你要是不清楚，
sometimes you're going
有
to
时
have,
候
oh shit, what happened with me?
就会出问题。
So this is going to be the same thing here. The
同
same
样，
So there are three kinds of
有3种动作。
Okay? The first one is by substitution.
第一个是你看，
And then we substitute this finger by
这是
this,
代替
or
动作。
this finger like this, or this finger like this.
对，
Okay?
4手指对1手指，
When I'm doing this, I'm already in the
对
way. ，
它已经过去了
And。here,
那个拇指
don't make lot of pressure. And
不要
normally,
太用
when
力，
you go out here,
这里一样。
try to go out also here.
对，
So,
当你
this,
这个手指离开的话，你的拇指也需要离
because
开，
you are going to be much faster.
这样会快很多，因为那个有摩擦一样，有
The elbow
阻力。手肘
There's no principle that is absolute. Okay?
这没有一个原则是一定
But
的，
in principle, the
但是在
idea,
原则上面，
the idea is
那个
that
想
elbow
手肘
stays
是
in the lowest point
最低
possible
点。有可能的话，我们是手肘是永远在最低点，
at the start,
在开始，
in the way, and
然
at
后
the end.
把
Because
到
if
结
I
尾
do this like this,
Yeah,
like
the
everybody does, okay, it's a
Yeah,
problem
yeah.
because you don't
Just
need
one
this
thing.
there. And you're making an effort to have this.
这样就会太累。
If you do here like this,
像这样
it's
的话，
one kind of movement that is useful. But if you do this, this is like, okay, that's all. And given the fact that it's going to be an acceleration, think that the
Yeah,
nose
yeah.
of your enemy
你
is
看
there.
啊，这个是你的敌人这
Here
里，
is the nose of your enemy. And you want to
他
punch.
的鼻子
Okay?，
你需要打
So
的
you
是在
come here and you make,
是，对
you，know, kind of.
你要打他，对，这个是目标是在哪里？
And when you come here, the opposite. Okay.
一样，
Understand? Here.
有没有？所以
So you see, I
换
have
换
the
一个
elbow in the
看那个
lowest point here,
手肘最低点，
and I have it in the lowest point there.
也是最低点。
It
开始的时候就结尾的时候，
When I'm here,
当
and,
你来
and I
动手
do from here this
Okay.
movement, I have it also from the lowest point at the
最
origin
低点开
and on the
始，
lowest point at the end.
结尾也是最低
And in
点。
the middle, because if I do this, that's the lowest point at the origin. If I do this, and then I come back to the lowest point, I'm losing time.
那是这样的话，他刚才这样的话，他就你损失的时间。
Of course, you are going to have the tendency of doing too much.
你很多时候你会动作会很
Then
大，
think by yourself.
那
Let us
你要
start
自己去试
always
一下，永远
from the minimum.
用最小的
From
动
the
作，
minimum, you go
然
little
后
by
多一
little
点点。
to the maximum.
That's
And
right.
maybe you are going to overpass the maximum,
有
but you
时
need
候
to
可能会
realize
做太
when.
大那个动作，
All right?
但你会知道。
Unfortunately, we don't have more time.
啊
But I
但没
hope
有时间，
that what I was telling you is going to help you too.
但这个会帮助你很大。OK，
Question?
有没有问题？
No.
Last but not least,
最后
all these things
所
I'm
有
telling you because
刚才讲的
musically
是
you
音
were
乐上面，
needing to make sure that the
需要
movements were going to be
你的
happening
动
better.
作可以这更好
This。is why we concentrate. Because the story of the crescendo and the minueto that we
现
said at
场
the
节
beginning
目刚才我们
is a
说
kind of complement of what we were doing with your colleague before.
就像刚才的一些同
I
学一
think
样，
in the chain of chords and the
怎
chain
么
of
样去
tensions and distensions. When
张
when
力
you
跟
go
解
from the
决，
tonica to the subdominante to the
主音到属
dominante,
音
etc., and you are passing by secondary dominance or something like that.
不同的和弦。
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm very curious what is going to happen in the next weeks.
我非常有兴趣知道你跟着几个星期会怎么练。
So, yeah, I propose you that you make a recording or whatever, and you send me when you,
对，发视频，视频
let's say in the next weeks.
下星期。OK，
And then let us see, and then I'm going to tell you more this.
他可以跟你讲多一点。OK， 好。
Take care. Oh, very good. Thank you, Andrew. Sorry for the patience.